only do 2-second stretches up to 10 times.
Mm-hmm.
So nice and light. You feel the stretch?
Yeah, it's okay.
So that was trapezius. Okay, so trapezius is the 80-90 degrees. Levator's only going to be the 45, and then you flex chin. But instead of doing it on the shoulder, you want to kind of be more on the scapula. Levator scapula.
Levators.
Yeah, so you want to be more on the scapula and then stretching it, you feel? So here, how about we stretch out the other sides too?
Yeah.
Don't want to leave her hanging on one side.
Это что?
Pavlo, are you going to do a copy for me, please?
Yes, trapezius?
Yes.
Stretches.
Это levator scapula.
I think I'm pulling a hair.
No, no.
Alright, and then I don't ever do the SCM one in the chair. I always do it in table. They always have it different ways. I think Marius does something weird, like where he kind of chokes you like that. I've seen other people do it something like that. I don't feel confident about like touching their face or putting them like that, so I just, I always skip it in the stretch and in the chair. So we know trapezius was like the 80-90, levator's 45, and then we could do a scaling, which is straight, so it's like just ear to shoulder. So
What they call?
What's it?
Scaling.
Scaling.
Yeah,
scaling.
this here.
Yeah. So it's like whenever you're doing a stretch, especially on the neck, you want to be very gentle, and you should, it's like even, sometimes I would even suggest, not doing it, having it understretched than overstretched, Like if I'm doing this and I'm stretching, like it kind of stops like right here, she probably doesn't feel too intense of a stretch yet. You can press a little bit more, but, I wouldn't be pressing too hard. They got posterior neck. I'm just kind of doing it the way I would do it for clients or whatever, not the way you have to do it on the test exactly. Even though those were good for the test, those three. FCM, I always skip that. For posterior neck, I normally, instead of putting the head down, like trying to hold back the shoulders and get it all on top of them like that, I normally just have them do it themselves. I tell them to put their hands around, pull it down like that, and then stretch it out. You feel that stretch up in there? Yeah. They say it's a different one too, like, so you have the muscles like where you go all the way down, and then you have just the down ones. So you could kind of, hold the top of your head and pull, like just, so it's just those muscles instead of the whole thing. You could always do that.